Hey, you know what I was thinking about the other day, guys? Oh, the guy. I wanted to say something on Facebook about this shit.
About what?
Like, what would Jesus do? If you in a situation, you need to ask yourself, what would Mackie Mo do?
Nah,
we should do a Dude, what would Mackie Mo do? All right, so look, give me a situation.
Nah.
And I'm gonna tell you what would Mackie Mo do.
Man, we recording right now.
Oh yeah.
You gonna hear this shit?
That's my nigga.
I know.
Shout out.
Still, this shit be,
you know I love.
That's $25. But
oh yeah, dude. It went from 25 cents to $1. Like, you know how many times you just said it? I tell you, it goes up a quarter every time you say it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I remind you, it started at 25 cents, so now it's at $25. I done said it like 10,000 times.
Yeah, that went all the way up. Yo, what up? It's another Sunday. Welcome to the BS Podcast.
Good morning. This is the fourth installment of the BS Podcast. I'm your boy Swing.
It would have been 6.
Boyma.
It definitely would have been 6.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, no, it would have been 5.
But Rome wasn't.
It was just only one that we missed. Actually, it would have been 135 if we had started this shit. When we first started talking about this? No, we should have started. Yeah, it would have been over 2,000 episodes by now. So we apologize about that.
Yeah, so as you can see, me and B, we go back a lot, man. We go far back, like 03.
Yeah,
that's my man.
Don't date me as to how long I've been here, you know.
Yeah,
so
brother,
don't let anyone know where I've been. Where I've been. Don't let them know, because you never know. Somebody might be listening and be like, "Well, hey, what year was it?" Okay, because he was supposed to be in this state at that point, and he didn't show up.
Somebody just happened to sit around and wake up and just get up and grab a notebook. Hold on, that man told me. Hold on. Like, dude.
Right. Yeah, because when he said he wasn't there when it happened.
Yeah. Hey, see, that's one thing y'all don't know about Boyma is
don't talk. Nope. Anyways,
let's talk about what's going on.
Hey, I don't
everywhere.
No, I'm not. Hey, yo.
But he's a secret agent at the same time. How are you a spy and everywhere? Like, I just seen you, but I never seen you.
Man, what's going on in the world right now? You know, it's pretty crazy. We're gonna touch on a lot of topics.
Man, a lot of things you already know.
So, the ball is up in the air. What's
man?
First?
You already know. I'm about to, man. You already know what I wanted to jump on. So, y'all already know where we located. So, our home team is the Timberwolves. We referring to the NBA, and if y'all don't know what's going on,
they're not in my home. They in the backyard, but
right, well, I'm a T-Wolves fan.
They ain't good enough to be in the house.
I'm a T-Wolves fan. I hear you how. But hey, so y'all already know what we're about to talk about. I just want to jump on this real quick and keep it brief, man. The Jimmy Butler trade.
Yep, he gone.
Man, Jimmy's gone, man. He had an attitude, man. Like,
he ain't serving no more. He ain't nobody Butler in the Twin Cities.
But you saw in these last couple of games, like the whole chemistry between the team, man. It's like Cat's been playing better. Rose's been playing good, but Wiggins, man, I don't want to say nothing about him, but it's just he's an emotional player, man.
Yeah, everybody. Well, he's not emotional. That's the problem. He doesn't show it in the right situations. Yeah. Like, he just need to take all that and channel it in basketball. But there's some people that just ain't beast. Like, you know how somebody can just walk up in the club and be like, I want her. No matter how ugly the person is, they be like, hey, I'm gonna get her number at least, right?
Right.
Then there's the person who's like, oh, you know,
me.
I'm just gonna chill out here, you know what I'm saying, get a drink or something like that. I mean, if she look at me, I might go over there and say hi. But I mean, that's... Nah, I'm not, you know, that's how he is. Like, how do you get that type of person to change their complete mentality and just become like boom, 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 boom,
man,
boom?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, dude, those who watch sports and those who play sports and those who know, man, you can't teach dog.
Nah, you can't.
You can't teach dog. Some people just got that dog in them, some don't. And I'm gonna tell you like this.
But he can be, I mean, the potential
physically,
is
that's what I'm about to say.
Yo.
Physically, he is top 5 most physically gifted person in the NBA.
It's like a Hispanic dude that can cook, right? But then he working at Taco Bell. You're like, yo, if you only, you could go to El Pollo Completo.
With real ingredients. And not this cat food.
Yeah. But,
shout out to Taco Bell for cat food tacos.
Taco Bell ain't good at 2 or 3.
It's a shame that you can't see.
You gonna have it bad when you got a party. You
classic. That's a classic right there.
So let's so yeah. What do you think about the trade? Like, do you think like the Timberwolves got enough out of it, or once again have they been smacked upside the face?
See, everybody gonna be at me again because I'm like the super like Timberwolves and Tib supporter. So this is what happens. We tried the Jimmy experiment. You know what I'm saying? In the Jimmy experience, it just didn't pan out. And that's all to it. So now you just look at it as we traded basically Chris Dunn,
yep,
Zach LaVine,
yep,
Lauren Marketing,
yep,
for
you be remembering names. Yep.
Like, word to mother.
Yeah,
exactly.
Him too. You could have said Tyrone Bradley.
Own baby. We gave him Tyrone Bradley.
Hey, I don't be remembering no names, yo. You know you into sports. You be giving names when it comes to sports like you snitching.
Talking to the microphone.
I'm glad that you do know though. Anyway, so proceed, my name and brother.
Like B said, so run through that as
you naming Marcus? Nah, I'm naming brother. Go ahead.
Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine, and Lauren Marketing, who are all playing for the Bulls, and basically in return we got Jared Bayless, Covington, and Sarek, and we picked up from the Sixers. And so I'm not taking nothing from these players. I want to welcome them to the team.
Yeah, welcome to the Twin Cities.
Because I actually like them all.
From now on, when it's snowing outside, when somebody lied to you and be like, it's gonna snow, and you wake up in the morning, it's not snowing, you just say Sark.
Yeah. But here's the thing is, I like all these players, and like I said, I'm the devil's advocate.
I think for chemistry is a plus.
Yeah.
For chemistry is definitely a plus.
Jimmy had to go. And it's just people just look back on what we passed up.
Hey, but you know what though? I'm gonna love it because the 76ers now they got my brother, my African brother, Joe Embiid, who be tweeting all he needs.
Who tweet more, him or Donald Trump?
Joe Embiid. At least his tweets are entertaining. He don't have that much. He shouldn't have that much responsibility. So just blocking, playing good defense, good offense,
and tweeting.
It's gonna be crazy this year though, because that's a good dynamic in the East.
Ooh,
they now have me as excited about San Antonio as I am about Duke, but maybe not as excited because I'm excited about Duke.
Duke, what they got? All three top prospects in the nation, dude.
They got all three top one the same.
Yes, all in one team. They got all the top prospects in the league on one team, man. So basically, it's his final four to lose.
Yeah.
But before we get to that,
anything can happen.
You said about the Sixers.
What?
And so I want to go back to the East Coast. How you said it.
Okay.
So, and we ain't gonna stay on sports too long, y'all. But just talking since we're in the NBA and talking about the Eastern Conference, man, that changes the dynamic totally.
Right.
Especially how the damn Wizards are playing. What the hell is going on with the Wizards?
I don't know, man.
Dwight's the curse, man.
They need to change the name back to the Bullets. They need to change something.
Oh my God.
That's home team for me. So,
I'm like, bro, I had them pick top 3 in the East. I had Boston, Washington, and
I think they're just getting tired with each other, man. It's been so long that nothing happens, and you are right. Dwight Howard is a bit to blame for that.
But here's
just
the bad
because
thing
he's
about
there.
He's killing. Dwight Howard's the only one putting up numbers. He's the only one putting up numbers.
Hey, that's because he brought the curse. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying,
when
man.
I bring the curse, the curse doesn't touch me.
Exactly. It's like how squirrels have all these damn diseases, but they only affect rats. Rats got like 77 damn diseases at one time, and they perfectly fine. They bite you, you drop dead in 30 seconds.
Well, they like, oh man, that was light.
Man. So, all right, we're going to get out of NBA real quick.
We'll come back to sports, though.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
This is the last thing before we get out.
Tell me what you were telling me about what you were telling me, and I wanted to know.
Oh, man. So, B hasn't heard. And if you are following the NFL, everybody know that the highly sought-out free agent wide receiver Dez Bryant
he wasn't hardly sought out. He was like, yo, I'm going to wait till somebody come holler at me because I know I'm good.
Yeah. But people want him. But the thing is, so everybody know he got picked up by the Saints. And everybody was waiting to see that combination.
Yeah, they wanted the Saints go marching in.
Man, him and Michael Thomas, oh, man.
And my Liberian brother, Kamara.
Dude, oh my God, that dude. Alvin Kamara, dude.
I'll be in the building. Let's get some right. I say, my man, you out there running the football.
You running hard. Man, so dude, first practice. Dez Bryant, first practice, last play of practice. Ruptures his Achilles tendon.
Oh
man, 29 years old.
But the thing about Achilles, though, right? You could come back from it.
You can come back.
Did Adrian Peterson come back from it? Is that what he had?
Here's the thing. 29 years old.
Who cares?
This is the NFL. You know what NFL stands for.
I know, but I'm saying though,
NFL
but that's Dez Bryant.
For not for long.
I know, but that's Dez Bryant.
Exactly. They don't care.
And you know whose fault it is too, man? It's Jerry Jones' fault. Because he could have still been playing for the damn Cowboys, but he couldn't. He was like, he spoke up against what he spoke up against, and that's the same issue that's going on with Colin Kaepernick.
Man,
Because he didn't want to fall in line like Dak Prescott did. And you know, that's why I'm hoping Prescott like sucks this year. Every time Cam Newton gets sacked, I'm happy. Because those football players were the ones that were standing up and saying negative stuff. If you don't care about, if you leave the pro, then leave. Don't have a say so in it if you're not helping. Because it's not like they're doing something bad.
Right, exactly. Either you part of the solution or you part of the problem. And I'm a big Cam fan and I was a Dak fan, but on that note, you're right, bro. Because when they said that, I was pissed away Cam. I was like, bro, don't be a house nigga, man. Yeah, like straight up, dude. Like if you ain't got, just don't say. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't have that combination. You can't have that thought and dress the way you dress, because both are horrible. Shit.
That damn hell yeah, collection plate hat wearing ass dude.
Yeah, like he got even pastors out there jealous, like, ooh, where he get that suit?
but about Dez Bryant,
not all pastors.
I'm just so Dez. 29 years old. Gotta think. So this injury by itself is gonna take a year. 9 months minimum.
A whole year.
See, here's the thing. I just found out about the Achilles tendon, talking to some athletes that I work with, is that it can grow back and it can heal on its own. But the re-tear rate isn't as good as if you have the surgery. It's like a 30% gap. Like it's like 60 to 30, something like that. So anyway, so this season's done. He can probably come back next year. At 30, is there a team? He's probably, especially at that position, him trying to get a max deal, it kind of just messed up things for him. We just know how the NFL is, you know. I feel bad for that brother. I hope he can, you know what I'm saying, come back. But we're just looking at how the NFL is, and you know how these owners and these teams are, man. It's a what have you done for me lately league, and out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of teams
Adrian Peterson might have Adrian Peterson is playing well. Like, so maybe he can go to that doctor. You know?
But did you see how like Andre Johnson? Like, for example, when he never got hurt in his last couple of years and went to the Colts, it's like he didn't even throw to him. It's just like, and you see Anquan Bolden,
right.
Like, you just see how like you see Brandon Marshall just got cut by the Seahawks.
Terrell Owens.
Yeah, they can still produce. They can still contribute. It's just like, but when teams are going in a direction, it just
you're just not part of it. And there's so few players in the actual league. Well, you know, prayers goes out to him, man. Dez, keep your head up. I don't even know if he'll hit this, but I doubt he will. But I'll say it.
Dez, if you hit it.
Dez, when you hit this. Alright, so maybe let's talk. There was a lot of good things, well, good and bad things happened this week. Let's touch on the more political aspect of things. I know a lot of people out there like probably got
who voted
tired of it. Like people, man, they were like people out there saying that they'll sleep with you if you go vote. That's how they were crazy trying to get people out there to go vote, yo. Like, hey, I left the polls, man.
What poll was that at, right? I'm at the polls.
Hey, people was trying to even let you like they were picking you. I was lying like, hey, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the polling station. They're like, but you live over here. I'm like, it's a free ride. Shut up. They picking up people in Sprinters, Mercedes Benzes.
Right, dude.
But that's pretty good though that they were able to. But still, man, like there's some races that basically like made me like think about it, like, that's pretty messed up. And it's your state that came through again.
Dude,
they always.
This election, man, I saw a lot of stuff like 2 Muslim women they got elected.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Dude, that was dope.
Yeah.
This was like and I know I'm not the only
lesbians, transvestites. We're being elected. Dude, it was like a good year for everyone.
Man, I'm telling you, hey man, they got
whatever
the ball
you are, you represent it.
Man, they got the ball
it's
rolling.
It's a beautiful time.
But I know I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? From checking out social media, just looking at people's social media sites. But like I told you before, like my favorite part of election time is the smear campaign. The smear campaign, and they be getting at each other like man, like battle raps and like they beefing, dude. They be taking shots. They be hitting below the belt, bringing up your credits, bringing up your criminal history, bringing up the fact you cheated on your wife, just everything. So like, I guess I love smear campaigns, but back to all the candidates and everything. The Democrats cleaned up, and they took over a lot of shit, man. And Trump wasn't too happy about that. He let that known.
Oh yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying? Like, you motherfuckers.
See how you been talking to people?
Motherfuckers, hey. Trump made it known, man. He was talking shit, dude. But
Can you imagine though, man? Like, you're supposed to be president.
He's entertaining.
Yeah, he is. Very much so. Hey, that's what I said. Trump versus the press is like, that's a good sitcom right there, yo. Man, like, and that's the best reality television right now that we could be watching in history. Because presidents in the past are probably in their grave. Like, yo, if we could do, you mean I could have done it?
Exactly, I could have did all the shit. Like, dude, I'll tell you.
Hey, it's like rappers. It's like how rappers now. It's like how rappers back in the day are looking at rappers now saying, yo, you mean I didn't have to be in a gang? You mean I didn't have to get shot at? You mean I didn't have to live what I was saying in order for me to to rap? Biggie would have been alive. Pac would have been alive.
Man, hey, but the thing is also too much about that rapper. You know, that's just the time we in because that shit didn't fly back then. It just you wouldn't have, you couldn't even break into the industry unless you had, dude, like they didn't get, dude. You had to have freestyle. You had to have, it was more, you had to be such more dynamic no matter where you were from. No matter where you were from, or you was East Coast, West Coast, down South, whatever, dude, like they didn't, like.
There's nothing wrong with it because now it's a lot of music, but I'm like, music don't last nowadays. Like you hear one song for like a week or two, dude, it becomes popular. And then basically that song, you never hear that song again. Like there were songs that came out 2 months ago
no classic.
That I'm looking at it as old school. That's why I'm like, man, between the 1990s and the 2000s, I'm like, those rappers, they're probably happy as hell because their joints used to be out for like a year.
Man, no classic.
Or 2 or 3 still on the radio. But then when you hear it, you're like, oh man, I want to hear, you didn't say that because like there was nothing new. So basically technology helped and it hindered. Because technology helped in a way where you didn't have to know how to do anything. You can learn anything on your own now. And then it just became saturated. You can listen to somebody and they suck at rapping and you like, I could do better.
And you just basically touched on the point. All I was saying is like these rappers today are living off the producer.
Oh, I'm gonna listen to my own song because that's all. Yeah, it's the beat that grabs you.
The producers, man. The producers are carrying rap right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They should be.
Right
I bet they get paid more money.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Because you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these rappers, man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them are basically just figureheads because it's such a business now. It's not even a craft or art form how it used to be. Like that was the whole point I was saying. Like back in the day, just to break into the industry, they didn't even care about what your writtens or what you produced in the studio, what your freestyle sounded like,
right? Your personality,
like how dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So many things came into play as being respected.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As an MC, and then even making it in the industry, it was way hard. Like now. Dude, like you said, dude, you auto-tune, you live off the producer.
Hey, all you need to do is get
there's so many ghostwriters now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're a figurehead.
But I'm like, what are they writing though? Hey, you right? I'm a mama writer. I'm a mama ghost.
I don't know, man. It's just.
But it's I mean, whatever it is, it's good for the people that's making money. I don't care if you're out there. If you're out there, you're getting money off it. Hey, man, do your thing. More power to you. Enjoy it while it's there. Don't be stupid with it. Don't buy no Balenciagas. Don't buy anything you can't spell, whatever that is.
Oh, dude, no. Hold on, no. Are we talking about just like the industry or like just people color making money, period, or rappers making money?
I'm just saying rappers making money.
Rappers making money.
But they need to. That's what I'm saying. I don't. If that's what they're doing to get it, I don't care if I'm losing what hip hop used to be, because for me it's music, you know. Mm-hmm. And like you can't force the younger people to like be like, oh, this is what you need to be lyric. Maybe they don't want lyrics. Maybe they don't want to think about shit. Maybe they just want somebody to have a catchy beat. You can get lit to it. You can get turned up. And you can use as an Instagram quote.
And you know what? I totally understand that and agree. Like, you know what? Y'all free to say that, and we is totally free to shut your shit down and call it trash, because the shit's trash.
True.
So like, just how the opinions are open both ways. Oh yeah, y'all free to do that, and y'all don't want to have skills, and y'all want to be studio and faking all that shit.
But what if to them it's not trash?
And all shit. But it is trash.
Nah, I mean, to you it might be trash, but to them it's probably not trash.
It's all about perception.
Because you know what it is. Because when you think about it, man, trash. When hip hop first started, right? Someone might take a Marvin Gaye beat and rap over it, and I bet an old head was like, man, y'all messing up good music.
Y'all ruined that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the same thing they're doing right now. The only thing is hip hop has never been a grandfather, and now hip hop is a grandfather, right? Hip hop in the 80s, I think hip hop was the dad. then basically then you started birthing different rappers, right? At some point as you get older as a musical genre, you're not gonna stay the same. So and it just kept doing that. Like the first generation was like, yes, this is great. No, that sucks. Second generation was like, oh, we cool. Probably when people was like, maybe when people started using metaphors, like when Nas or Rakim probably came along, somebody was like, hey man, what's that? Put on some busy beat.
All right,
what happened to the hip and to the bump and the bump the booey to the baby to the bump and the beat?
All right, now on that, so I know exactly what you're saying, but how it from era to era, you have to kind of like, basically you're saying you got to critique it by the time. But even at that, it's still a universal critique on what's good and what's bad, because it doesn't really change for any other like atmosphere of entertainment. It doesn't matter what year a movie was made. We know the difference between a good movie and a bad movie.
Right.
You know the difference between, and right now, hold on.
But how many people out there doing movies though? Like making a movie to
No, I'm just saying, like,
that's the reason about rap.
The movies today, I'm saying, for example, the movies how I made today. Like you were saying, there's a certain way how they rap today, how we used to rap. Okay. There's a certain way how they made movies back then, how they make now. So for example, back then, you actually use special effects, like in makeup and all that. Now CGI. It's so much CGI. Right. We do things different, but it doesn't matter. You still know the difference between a good movie and a bad movie. Like it doesn't matter when it was fucking made. That shit sucks. That shit's good. Same thing with music.
But I'm saying to them, I know it's your perception, and then but what you can't change their mind if they're saying.
Now let me finish. Now, and even back to music, we can go to a different genre. Other genres don't do that shit. Rock and roll, alternative, country music, R&B, it doesn't turn to shit.
But what
because a good song is a good song.
But that could have been a perception of someone who may have been listening to rock and roll and saw punk music and probably said the same thing, because it's different. So what we need to distinguish is the fact between hip hop, rap, and mumble rap. So those are subgenres of the same thing that happens underneath, right? So So now, I'm telling you,
that's good.
A lot of hip hop that's coming out right now. There's a lot of good music too, though. That's the thing. It's just the fact that the bad music is what's popular.
Yeah.
But that's all. But it's not. It's bad to us, but it's good to them.
No, don't get me wrong, B, and listeners too. I didn't say that there wasn't good shit out right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for example, I love Kendrick. Kendrick's my nigga. I love Schoolboy Q.
Right. $25.
What did I say?
You say it so much you forget you say it in
what word did I say? You know what I'm saying? Schoolboy Q's my dude. I love Schoolboy Q. Who else? That's how, you know what I'm saying? So like I like there are people out that I do like.
Oh my god, those levels are gonna be high as hell. That I can see that I'm reading it. It's like, look at that right there. It's gonna be sharp as hell. That's what I scream. I gotta back over this. All right, so continue.
All right, but that's basically about it. I'm just saying, like, I'm totally like, it's like, oh, there's nothing good out. But I was just talking about what.
Speaking of something,
it's such a business now. It's not the craft is lost.
What were you saying that you were gonna tell me or ask me or something?
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can remember. Watch
I was watching something about.
I just want to make sure I say this right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, fuck, I'm just gonna come out and say it. So, it's about just the gay community. So, because it's a
I don't want to touch on the gay people, man.
We gotta touch on the gay people.
Okay, go ahead.
So, my whole I got.
Not that I don't want to. I'm just saying, like, it's like a conversation, like. Shut up.
I don't want to touch on it.
I mean, I didn't mean it like that, but I meant it like that.
He would have touched on you. Like,
hey, I'm just saying, like, I wasn't saying it like that, but I wasn't saying it like that. Because nowadays, you got to be careful what you say, because people will take it and be like, oh, this what you was saying? You're like, nah, that's not what I was saying. But they're like, that's what you was saying. And it's like, then it's what you're saying to some people and then other people. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to touch on gay people.
Oh, okay. Now I remember. All right. So we was having a conversation. All right. So we were talking about lesbians.
Okay.
And so, the thing we didn't understand. So, all right, it was talking about lesbians and then with males. So basically, how we got on the top of it. So size, I guess, doesn't really matter, because if a woman can please another woman, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so,
you're right.
All right. So the topic, the conversation was just going on. All right. So how it was mainly talking about lesbians. So how can you really not take them serious if lesbians still use a part of the instrument that's part of an apparatus or an instrument that's still part of the male anatomy. Okay. Like, so you're still using the strap on. Like, do you really want a woman? So it's like, so why would you, if you're a gay woman, whatever, get a woman that looks like a dude? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, so you really just get you a dude with a really little dick or something like that. So we just going on this topic.
Oh my God.
About the whole thing. It's just, and so I was thinking like, so, all right, if you're going to use a strap on, whatever, anyway, whatever. All right. So me being, if you consider yourself a gay woman, and I'm attracted to women, how about if I just dressed up as a woman in drag, kind of like, it's almost the same thing. Instead of you finding a girl that looks like a dude, how about you just get a dude that looks like a girl?
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's not me laughing, y'all.
What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like this?
So coming from the standpoint, I'm gonna answer that question in one answer and one answer only. Ball so hard, motherfuckers won't find me. Change the subject. Nah. Okay. Let me tell you. It's more of a sexual thing. Mm-hmm. I think it's more of an understanding. I think it's even though a woman may look like a man that you're saying, she still has those tangibles as a woman. So even though she may be growing a beard, there's a woman still there somewhere that woman is longing for, because most dudes, like, we're not open with our emotions. We don't really talk. We always have to, we gotta basically get to know ourselves on the level where you're single, so you can maybe have an effort attitude. So we're not forced to deal with emotional stuff, because they got that conversation. That woman, even though she may be wearing Timberland boots, she still knows maybe how to touch a woman. Because she's a woman. So I don't think it's the fact that they're looking for men. It's or just attraction. It's the closeness of it. Because if there was so many,
like for example,
that's my homegirl. That's like saying, how come there's not a lot of pretty people out there dating pretty people? So some women are lipstick lesbians. It's like they still want the look. You're right about what you said.
Because my whole thing is
you're coming from a comical standpoint. Goddamn, you're right. From a logical standpoint.
You see the point I'm saying? All right, and I just want to put this out there. No disrespect to the gay community. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Totally, do your thing. But the whole thing that I was saying is that I was looking at it on some, like, basically, like, because what happened? I was on Snapchat. And it's this young girl on there, forgot her name, like Gay Mile or whatever. But my whole thing that I feel that a lot of people right now, I look like it is disrespect to the gay community. Because a lot of people, it seems like it's a fad right now. Yes. And people doing it because it's cool.
I hear that.
And I look at it disrespectful. And this is going to come out real crude. And it's real crude and real crass. Every girl, I'm gay now. Eat a pussy. Until you eat a pussy, you're not gay. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it takes or define to be a lesbian, and maybe that doesn't define it. But I'm just being
their own count.
Okay. and I'm just making it like as a crash step. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what it takes. Maybe not all of them do it, but I just feel it's a disrespect to the gay community when y'all just you doing it just to be cool. Because it's like being gay is like the new hip hop. I mean, being a new rapper or being black,
like
being black. Like, everybody wants to be black. Everybody wants to be a rapper. Like everybody wants. It's like, dude, like no, like these people are dealing with. But you know what I'm saying?
You do think that it may be coming from the fact that on television when you watch it, it's like it ain't like no. If you sit there and watch TV, if we look at
shit look cool,
hell yeah, did you see that? I might try that.
Like,
you know, no,
you don't give a fuck about nothing.
There's it's being, you see it a lot. So I think it's almost like when you start, when you buy a car, you start seeing that car a lot. Like first you weren't noticing it. Yes. But so I think that's probably what it is.
Or even when somebody else get that car.
Yeah.
Like you told me, bro, I got this car. Now I see it all the damn time. You ain't lying. But the whole thing is because I'm on social media and it's like, in actuality, I know what I just said earlier in a joking matter. I'm actually speaking more to the gay community as an advocate because I see it on social media all the time, and it's a lot of these little young girls and all that stuff. Like everybody's gay now. I'm like, dude, it's so disrespectful. I'm like, dude, you treat them like it's a fad. Like this is people's lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. So
it's like, and not that I really
making a mockery out of it.
But it's just I just wanted to talk about it because we were talking about this in conversation, and actually it started from many different. I mean,
things. Where do we even go from here? How about we take a break and we'll be right back.
Right back with our sponsors.
Yep. Let's smoke together. I wanna smoke this blunt with you. Ooh, whatever you wanna do is alright with me. 'Cause it make me feel so damn good. And I wanna smoke this blunt with you. Seems when we smoke together, ooh, blowing smokes forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to, 'cause I'll always smoke this blunt with you. So baby, let's smoke this blunt together. Smoking we were never, ever. Times are good, bad, happy and sad. This blunt is good. You feel it? Oh, girl. Hit one time, girl. Good or bad, happy and sad. Why? Oh, do some people break the blunt up? Oh, they turn around and lick it up. Oh, that's gross to me. But let me hit it once or twice to kill the germs. We're perfect and we'll smoke and we'll learn. 'Cause baby, let's smoke this blunt together. Smoking weed weather. Times are good, bad, happy and sad. Let's smoke this blunt together. Smoking it whenever, ever. Times are good, bad, happy and sad. Let me smoke this blunt, let me smoke this blunt with you, girl. I said light it up, split it up, puff, pass, that's what's up. Light it up, smoke it up, puff it up, yes, that's what's up, girl. Yeah, it's legal, it's show is legal now, girl. Show is legal.
You're a lesbian, would you be attracted to her? Would you want to have sex with her? Look like a woman.
I mean, say that again.
See, all right, so. Hold on, he said say that again.
So it's confusing as fuck.
All right, so look.
Okay.
If you are a lesbian, this is the woman, right? She's a lesbian.
Right. Uh-huh.
You say you're a lesbian, whatever. Right. So what are you? And so she got with this nigga, this chick. but the chick looks like a nigga.
Yeah.
So basically, you got you a nigga with no dick.
Who does she look?
Who the girl over here?
Yeah.
She's cool.
The other girl. Who does she look?
It doesn't matter.
No, who does she look like?
Who
the new girl that she's with?
No, she's not gay. She's not with women no more.
The one. What is the? she's not.
No, that's what I'm saying. She's treating like a fad. So that's what I'm saying.
So now she's back. But the person who she was dating, who did they look like?
Let me. Oh yeah. Oh.
Who they look like?
All right. So look, she's dating this chick that looked like Tracy Morgan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right. So you say you're lesbian. Okay. So you date this chick. The chick looks like Tracy Morgan.
Is there any way that she might know that you're talking about her? If
she's gonna know. She's gonna know.
Okay,
That's why I can't say no name.
All right.
Her chick look like Tracy Morgan. So basically, you gotta do.
Everybody gonna be out looking for
the chick look like Tracy Morgan, dude. And she wear wife beaters too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, with no bra.
Looking like bra man from the tits flow.
Man, dude, with no bra, everything. I'm like, dude, she got braids with no hang time. But look, so you're dating this chick that looks like a dude. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's a dude with no dick. So, or what about if if I dressed up as a woman, as in drag, like shave my face, I'm talking about look like a straight woman.
But who would go through all that though? Like, why would
to have sex with lesbians?
So there's a whole slew of dudes that's gonna be out there with a chip in a
dressing in drag.
Yeah.
So with a woman, since she's gay, you're attracted to women, right?
Right.
If I look
but
dead ass like a woman,
be superficial. Then you're gonna buy the car, and you're gonna like, oh man, the car ain't got what I wanted it to have. Even though it got pistons.
And the only reason I ask is because if they still using strap-ons and vibrators, you're still using a part of the male anatomy.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Just not with the male.
Just not with, so basically, if I'm giving you the same thing.
Using y'all for
lesbians should want to fuck drag queens, but most drag queens are gay. So, but if I was a straight drag queen, could I have sex with a lesbian?
Oh, but maybe. Oh my God, man, this shit is giving me a headache. Son.
So this is the conversation we were having. It was so.
This conversation would last for like fucking all day.
It lasts forever.
Because you know why?
I'm cutting out so much.
No. Because you know why? Because once you ask that last question or say one thing, it's gonna throw the whole thing back in the loop. Because I was with you until you said that last shit you said. And now I don't remember anything else that you said.
Dude. I can't even go into depth.
That's fine.
Let's not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's pull out of that conversation with our rubber dicks.
So that's all I was saying, because like we were just another topic with just another point we won't get off of this, is that because homosexual males use no part of the women anatomy. They don't wear like.
Hey, why don't you fuck me with your fake pussy?
With your strap-on titties. Put them strap-on titties on. You know how I like the C cup. Not the D, them are too big.
Save the D for the D.
Save the strap-on titties on that strap-on pussy.
It's funny because it will be awkward. This motherfucker out here fucking a titty a flashlight.
Looking like, oh man, dude. So that's what we were talking about.
Sorry for cussing. Jesus.
Oh man.
We need Jesus. Speaking of Jesus, hey, I grew up in church, so I apologize if I'm cussing. And I did read in the Bible where it said that when the Antichrist comes, the world is going to be coming to an end. And with fire, and God ended the world like earth, back in the day with water, and now He's going to use fire. Global warming,
nuclear.
Yup. That could be hot as hell too.
That's extremely. That's definitely hot as hell.
And then. They said that people used to be like, "Oh, Barack Obama is the Antichrist." Nope.
I hated that.
The Bible said the Antichrist would be orange, and he would be a liar, false prophet.
And we ain't talking about the Syracuse Orange. Dude,
and did you see how he handled the press, yo?
Man, dude, I keep saying this, and I hate saying it, dude. Like. That man is entertaining.
Yeah, he is.
He's so entertaining.
Nobody, I don't think people should this is one thing the press should do.
It's like, stop getting mad.
Every news organization should send one black person either to interview him, so it's like a pool full of press people that are all black, or don't show up at all. Like, don't go to any of his press briefings. Like, don't even talk about him because that's what he does. Is like he's a deflector. We're focusing on how he treats people and focus on the lies that he's trying to run away from. They found all types of, like, it's like you sit back and you look and he knows he can get away with all this stuff. That's why he even said, he's like, I can stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and nobody will do nothing to me.
And he is not lying. See, this is the thing. All right, so look, like I said, I'm not trying to be a Trump supporter or advocate anything, but my whole like view about people bitching about Trump now.
See,
like,
man, there's a lie. See, that's why he's getting away with it, because there's so many people like you who are like, I hate him, but then I like him because of this.
And it's not that I'm not saying I like him because of this. My whole thing is bitching about Trump is like bitching about your baby mama doing baby mama shit. Like, baby mamas. What he was. Exactly. It's like baby mamas are gonna do baby mama shit. Like when they do petty ass bullshit and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like to cast the net of like.
So here's the thing is, if they not doing that, more than likely their girlfriends or wives. But the ones that do it, majority are baby moms. You know what I'm saying? So, but we know what I'm talking about. Them BMs that do the BM shit. You know what I'm saying? There are good moms out there, of course. I'm not saying, but the ones that do, it's like, so complaining about shit you already know that he's going to fucking do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm at the point where I'm just sitting back and just watching the shit show.
And enjoying
like, you know what I'm saying?
Because that's what he's
not enjoying it, but I'm sitting back with the I told you so smirk. I'm like, I told you. I told you niggas.
Yeah. That's what I said. Like, the people that did it, they knew what they were getting into when they did it.
And that's why, like, you see that right now, dude. People, you can tell people know right now they got to fall on their sword because all the shit he doing, the people that voted for him, like, people talk so much shit about Trump and people just like, all the people that support him, don't nobody say shit. They're just like,
no, that's all.
Yeah,
that's why, like, it's like walking in the elevator.
You're right. You're right. Y'all all right. Y'all all right. Like,
nobody trying to say who it is. But I guarantee you, he'll probably win again. So, with the help of Mother Russia.
Oh man, this is gonna be so random, but this is the BS podcast show. This nigga said taking shit.
So 25 minutes.
This
$25. I mean 75.
75.
Yeah. Okay.
So
you said who?
So y'all know. I don't know if y'all know this because it's random. I do work out. I work out, and I work in the gym. So I hit the gym, and so now I'm on these new supplements. Forgot. And so basically, it's like a metabolism.
Is it FDA approved?
Yes, these are GNC approved.
GNC approved, not FDA.
GNC approved, not FDA approved. But the whole point I'm getting is that these supplements, so it's a metabolism and lean muscle and all that stuff. So, B goes to the gym too, so y'all know this. So people go to the gym. So like I said, speeds my metabolism. So I'm fucking always starving. So you know you all shitting on the goddamn time. It makes my farts smell so bad. So I'm at the gym and I'm working out. and I really don't want to like leave my machine because I don't want to lose my machine. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, if I move.
So what, you farted around it so nobody else?
Man, I had to. I farted right there, dude.
So nobody else could come to it?
But I couldn't stand there no more. It was so bad, I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want nobody to come around like, you nasty ass motherfucker. Did
like, you know they can smell it before they come.
Dude, I'm like, shit. Because I'm like, I farted. So I'm like, damn.
You wanted to go check.
I'm looking around. I'm like, dude, who's close? Who's close enough to smell this shit?
You blame it on the prettiest girl
like,
in there.
I'm like, all right, I want to keep this. I'm like, oh shit, I can't stay over here. But I also don't want to get blamed for this shit. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what did you do?
I had to leave.
Oh.
I lost my machine. Because I saw one of my buddies making his way. I'm like, damn. So I had to walk away.
So I
had to fan my shirt out because I didn't want to get caught in my shirt. I was like, dude.
You carried it with you. You carried a 25
like a
baton.
Like a baby. I was like, dude. Also, you made me think of that. I'm just like, dude.
How the fuck I make you think of that?
Because you said shit in the elevator or something like that. I don't know.
You started talking that story before I even said that.
No, you said something because I was thinking like, man, I didn't want to lose my machine. But I couldn't stand there. But people who know, like when you take it, like when you introducing your body into like new supplements or vitamins like that, dude, you know what I'm saying? Your farts just think.
Nah, but proteins does that anyway.
Man, oh my god, dude. Whew. Horrible. So on that, I had to make sure I shared that with y'all. What else? Oh, I wanted to talk about the. I was telling B earlier, and if y'all heard about this, the Nipsey Hussle comment.
I hear.
Well, basically, if y'all familiar, if you don't know who Nipsey Hussle is, he's a rapper out of California. The Crip.
Yep. He's one of those. He's one of those rappers that if you listen to him and YG, if you listen to YG, you're gonna want to turn blood. If you listen to Nipsey, you're gonna want to turn Crip. And if you put both of them together, you might be bi-gangstual.
Bi-gangstual, dude. Hey, they like the new MC8 and DJ Quick, man. Like you listen to them too long, like man, I'm a butt. But anyway, Nipsey, he's also born in London.
What did he say?
He was saying that Master P deserves as much credit as Jay-Z and Diddy.
I think that's true.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I don't. The people that were contesting it, I just didn't understand. Why would you contest that? Like Master P is a hip hop legend,
icon.
Icon. Yeah. Thank you.
As much as
especially
he did,
for the South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for
Definitely.
that region and for hip hop.
For hip hop period.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, and just as a black business owner and a mogul,
he's the one that let you know that really, well, independent music started earlier, but he was the one that took it to the forefront because he was releasing music like every week.
Man. You couldn't even keep up.
Yeah, and he started a trend with like making your CD art like extra flashy because Big Timers and them did the same thing, you know.
Man,
yeah. So and like he put on a lot of Southern rappers.
Yeah.
He introduced a lot of people to the world.
Man.
So hell yeah,
dude,
definitely.
Yeah. Dude,
and he made a movie.
And he made a movie.
And he brought us Silk the Shocker.
Definitely.
Nah, you can take that back. But as far as the rapping part,
and he played it in the
yes,
NBA.
he did. Definite. Dude, and he was on MTV Cribs. Definite.
Definitely.
And he brought us Romeo. Definitely. Who brought us that make him say I'm about it. I was even in the East Coast, and the first time I heard Master P, I took it back to the East Coast.
And also, if there was never no Master P, how could Usher and Young Thug make the remix?
Right.
How could
definitely
make you say no limit? If there was never no Master P, No Limit, Usher could have never made that song.
Yeah.
And y'all know how dope that song is.
Yeah.
Where would we be all right now if Usher didn't make that song?
Yeah, he really did good for the South. I mean, how can you not?
And
I would even go as far as saying he's even more instrumental. And like I would put him on a higher level than those two. You know why? Because Master P like brought up a whole like hip hop could have been dead, but because of him and because when Tupac and Biggie left, that void had to be filled by someone. So he was the one, and he made prominent like a coast where people used to hear music from and be like, oh, that's Bama music or whatever. So even though UGK and all those dudes were all together, 3-6 Mafia, like all of them was just touring down there. Big Timer, you know. So because that's like a whole region as opposed to just New York. And
not to even, this may sound as a reach, you probably say Snoop Life by bringing him out of that situation right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you know back then,
with Suge,
man, it wasn't safe. He brought him to No Limit. You know what I'm saying? So now he's protected. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got protection now, and that was kind of one of the things everybody was kind of thinking. That's why Snoop went there. You know what I'm saying? To get to that level,
from everything,
get away from everybody. Like, dude, like, and now
I'm down south, cuz
man, dude, and I'm protected. He had the army with him. You know what I'm saying? So, and he brought a
see that, mama, that P.
Man, I was about to say he brought a Silk the Shocker and Silk. That old raping ass nigga, dude. Like,
Silk the Shocker is a rapist?
Man, Silk. No, not Silk. Mystical.
Danger!
Yeah, I love that nigga, but it's like, damn, Mystical.
Yeah,
damn,
man.
So long, man,
since I have some
taking the ass nigga, man. I'm not with that. But
watch yourself.
Yeah, dude. So
be cool. I ain't tripping. I'm tripping. That's what I do.
I ain't tripping, but I am tripping.
Hey, don't be scared. You're dead wrong.
Hey, but that nigga was cold, dude. Magic was cold. Mama was cold.
Mama Mia.
Mama, dude. Dude, that was a night. I love that.
Mama Mia or Mia X? It was Mia X.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the twins, Cain and Abel.
I think Mamma Mia was the name of the album.
Yeah, Mamma Mia was probably a movie from back in the day. Mamma Mia, anyways, but who else? Yeah, he brought us a lot of people, man.
Man, he brought us a man.
And the term Bout It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And him and his influence, we all know, because they came out with the Hot Boys like that is what they basically influenced Cash Money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
start their own thing.
Like this. So the influence that Master P, you know what I'm saying, like bestowed upon the South and down there, dude. That's why we got Lil Wayne. That's why we got all them, you know what I'm saying, Southern rappers like that, you know. And man, exactly. Master P. So yes, that is 2 thumbs up.
Great choice.
Yeah, dude. So we side with Nipsey on this. Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's stay on the same subject. What's his name made a comment saying he was top 5 dead or alive? Future.
In what? Oh, in hip hop?
Yes.
Future. See, now this is what I want to talk about.
But I mean, hey, you can't blame him for thinking that he's the shit.
And I can't blame him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not necessarily a Future fan, but he is talented. He's talented for what's considered talented today. He's talented. But his skill level versus his talent.
You don't like that type of rap?
Like I said, I'm
you
not.
You hate a fool.
Like I said, nah.
Hey, did you hear that there was did you hear about that movie called Body? Mm-hmm. It's so it's basically like a movie based on like battle rap. So it's produced by Eminem, and there's a lot of like battle rapping aspects to it. So basically, I think this is what I think Eminem did when he did Total Slaughter and moved those rappers up in this house, and then they ended up battling on YouTube or whatever. No, it was actually on TV. So it's like a series where like a bunch of battle rappers moved into a house, and then I don't know, and then they worked their way up, and finally they had the battles. So they had like different battles in between, where at the end of the
Yo, I missed this.
At the end there was only a few rappers left, and then they all battled each other at the end. It was called Total Slaughter. So I think maybe Eminem just probably did that.
How did I miss this?
I don't know.
What station channel did this come on? Station?
Maybe MTV, maybe it was some station. I know it came on TV, but it was like a couple of years ago. So I'm like maybe 2 years ago. So I was because then Joe Budden and what's the other John called? Not John the Don. Hollow the Don.
Hollow the Don.
Yep. So Hollow and Joe Budden.
They actually battled.
Yes.
Was it on King of the
Dot? No, that's the show, Total Slaughter. That was the main event of Total Slaughter.
When they battled, I seen that then.
Yeah, I think that was the main event. But there was a whole series before that main event.
Oh, okay. So
Bodies is just basically, I'm thinking Eminem probably did that. And it was like, you know what? It'd probably be good to have a movie about battle rap or whatever. And so he produced it. And it has Charlamagne the God in it, and there's some other cats too. But it's basically like based off. So it's a white dude that becomes like a battle rap star by mistake. So then now he's going into. So now he wants to become a battle rapper. So now he has to really learn how to battle rap. So it basically just tackled the aspect of like, if you're watching battle rap, you'll notice that a black dude can use all the racial terms in the world, but a white person can't. And depending on how they say stuff, so there's certain subjects that they can't tackle. So he basically has to, because he know that they're gonna bring it up with battle rapping with him, so he has to finesse his way around it. So then he starts to write or whatever. So I'm gonna go check it out. Hopefully here soon, because I kind of want to see how it takes on that, because it's almost like a boxing movie for me, because it's like, I love me some battle rap. Like, I love battle rap. Right now in London, it's going down on All Hallows Lane. Hollow the Don and John the Don are gonna go back. I think that's the main event, and it's happening on All Hallows Ave. I don't know how they set that up or whatever. Or All Hallows Lane. All Hallows, yeah. But whatchamacallit, Tay Rock is gonna be going up against it's this pack. No, he used to play. it's like a white cat, but he comes with a bunch of jokes and shit.
Shoddy?
Oh nah, but dude, I'll find it. Just go.
No, I because I want to comment on a point you were saying that like hip hop, the battle, rap arena when the white rappers are they when you were saying like afraid to touch on a lot of racial subjects. Some of them, like you said, they just gotta know how to finesse it because they getting ballsy. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? They know
His
how
name
to
is Pat Stay.
Oh yeah, Pat Stay. He's from Pat's the champ.
Yeah,
he used to be the champ. He's from Nova Scotia. He's from Canada.
Yeah, and he be coming up with a bunch of jokes and stuff.
If y'all haven't seen Pat Stay is a damn defensive. He's an offensive lineman. This dude is huge. He's like 6. He's like the Big Show. He's like 6. Pat Stay is huge and he's swole. He's a beast. So it's not only at the battle competition, so you gotta kind of watch your mouth too.
You say
like it's like, dude,
that's good. They can't.
Like, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like, no, you're not whooping Pat Stay's ass after this fight. Pat Stay will whip your ass after and then dish you on the next after he whip your ass.
I love gun titles and gun bars though, man. And I love the ad-libs in the background. Somebody was talking something. Dude, he was like, it's green like the jumper on NBA 2K19, and somebody in the background was like, I ain't even playing yet. Some of the battles, I love it, man.
Man, gun bar battlers, man, are kind of done.
Yeah, but they're redundant. But some of the shit that they say, because they don't always stay on.
So who's your favorite gun bar rapper?
I mean, I don't like gun bar. I'm just saying, people who rattle with, you can add gun bars up in there. I kind of like it, but I'm more of an intellectual type. Right. I like the rappers that can like DNA. Like he can hear you rapping, you flip it. Charlie Clips. I kind of like Big Suge. I like Hitman Holla
because he's super gun bar, bro. It's non-stop gun bar. It's gun. Him and
even the gun be like, all
right, man, dude. Like you ain't even reloaded.
I know I'm so big.
You done ran out of bullets, man. You gotta reload. Reload on the next verse.
I like funny rappers too. There was this. I used to love Arsenal. Arsenal was disrespectful.
Hey, hold on. Matter of fact, since he brought up Arsenal, we gotta just take a few minutes out just so y'all can know about Arsenal. Arsenal, you can't. It's not even that you can't. More than likely, it is. I've never. To like him when you first hear him is hard.
Yeah,
because his level of disrespect, you have to pause it. You like, hold on, I can't listen to this.
Just really say that?
This is the most disrespectful rapper I have ever heard. See, and he's a Crip too. He make you want to be a Crip. All right, when I first heard of Arsenal, when I first started listening to Arsenal years back, the things that he would say, I'll be like, there's no way.
Yeah, there's not a fight.
No one ain't exactly.
Yeah,
dude,
there definitely has to be a fight.
Y'all gotta understand what me and B is trying to come back. We talk about Arsenal. He talks about dead relatives. Yes. He talks about killing and beating your children.
Yep.
Fucking your mama. Dude, pimping your baby mom and your sister. Threesomes with your aunt. Like, dude, this dude killing. Dude, this dude. But he grows on you. And like now, I'm like,
disrespect me.
Hold on. We going to pause it.
Stop, straight pigeons. You a bird lover. It's fucked up. I gotta disrespect this little nigga just to get what I deserve from him. You wearing tight shit today. You don't even dipe the right way, bitch. You'll never compare to Bird mother. You ain't gonna kill nothing. You still stunning. You for real, blood.
Oh, I gotta intervene. Pause.
You out here fucking bitches with a strap on and you moaning, knowing damn well you don't feel nothing.
Now look, I had to tell B to pause that one because that's not even the most disrespectful one.
No, it's not.
Hey, no. Bring up him versus Shoddy Horror. Shoddy Horror's uncle just died. They even agreed. They even talked about it before the battle. All right, we could talk about anything. Don't talk about my dead uncle.
Yeah.
That's the first thing he talked about was his dead uncle. He talked about digging him up and killing him again. Dude, like literally like the days before, like dude, I was like, my mouth. All right, here you go, right here.
I don't know if this one though, but this is the top 10 things that he said during that battle.
Man, you do. All right, it's counting down. All right.
You deny knowing Shug like P and deny Jesus.
So this is Shoddy Horror. He's a battle rapper out of the UK.
It might be the number.
I said you look like a white supremacist chemist that's part of a Taliban who talk tough and is his raps with the heart of Joanna Man. I snatch your soul like Shang Tsung, slit your throat with Katana Fan, then grab the Robert Downey Jr. off my waist. That's that Iron Man.
Bars.
See, that's a gun bar though.
Bars.
You know, I kind of like that was a good gun bar.
But we gotta get to his disrespect when he talk about his uncle. You should probably just
skip to number 1.
Just type in Arsenal disrespectful bars against Shoddy Horse. It's gonna come. It has to come up, dude. Like you're like, dude, like, oh man. But anyway, he's one of my favorite. Until B's looking up the clip right now. But yeah, me and B total battle rap fans. We was talking about Pat Stay. He's out of Nova Scotia. He's the real.
I like Charlie Clips too.
Charlie Clip, yeah, dude. I like A Hollow to Don is my dude. Loaded Lux. I like Loaded Lux.
There's Geechee Gotti.
Put my hands up and step back for
right
this.
here.
Because if you a G in any way, shape, or form, you should react to this. If you got any respect for the relatives that passed, I should get slapped for this. What I'm saying is, I shouldn't be able to say another motherfucking word after this. But I'm glad your uncle did, fathead. He wasn't nothing but a knucklehead crackhead with a head full of ringworms and a face full of blackheads. He deserved to get caught in the crossfire when that back spread. And if God gave him a second chance at life, I wish him back dead.
Oh.
Alright, man. We gotta go.
Man, dude, that is the most.
Yeah.
Did y'all just hear what he said?
Yeah, he did. He said, I kind of want to play it back, but I don't want to.
Man, dude, he said your uncle ain't nothing but a crackhead with a head full of ringworms and a face full of blackheads. If God gave him a second chance, I wish his ass back dead. Man, bro. Right to his face. And I told you, they had a pre-battle agreement to not go there. He even said it when he first started off. I shouldn't even be able to go here.
Yeah, he said.
I shouldn't be able to finish. I shouldn't even be able to get this far. I shouldn't be able to get this far in this rap. He even said it. This is the level of confidence and disrespect. That's why you have to love Arsenal. If you are a hip hop, if you are a battle fan, you have to.
Was one of my favorites.
You have to.
I remember the first time I heard him rap, and I was like, yeah.
He said, yeah.
Because I can see, I can really see.
Oh my God.
Like just like the way he paints the picture, you can be like, God, man, I hope he never talk about me like that. Dude, and that's the thing. And maybe next week we can talk about this because it's like for me, it's so difficult. Like I mean, I was thinking about it. I'm like, if you're out there and you're like, yo, I want to be a battle rapper. Like, there's no name that you could come up with that someone won't have so many, because that's what battle rappers do. They take your name and they add it into their raps to make jokes out of it, right? It's like there's no name that you could come out with that someone isn't gonna use. So you got to be careful how you pick your battle rap name too.
If you're not a battle rap fan like us, B'll tell you, don't get it twisted. When these battle rap competitions are coming, you get like 6 months to prep. 6 to 9 months to prep. Dude, they get time to prep. Yeah. So therefore, and also they have a research team online finding they're like PIs.
But the thing about it is they're so close knit within the same circle, so it's kind of easy for them to have like dirt on each other, or because it's like, I think
they're worse than politicians.
Like a close knit type, where
they are.
And then right after they say all that disrespectful stuff about you, at the end, y'all shake hands, man, and then that's cool.
Because you got to be professional about it. You got to have you have to have a high.
Oh, yo, there's a new kid, JC. You know who JC is?
Where's he from?
I think he's from, I would say, New York. But JC is he's becoming one of my favorites. He raps really well.
Dude. But yeah, these guys find you if you have did anything in your life. Anything. They find out anything and everything about you and will use it against you like you've been held in the court of law. So don't sleep. These battle rappers aren't out here just pulling shit out their ass. They are very talented, very skilled. Them niggas is skilled.
Yeah, if you're looking for real rap, you should definitely go check it out.
Man, like, dude, and like I said, even if you are, like, just like B said, if you are a hip hop or a rap fan, just start listening to battle rap. So I swear to God, it will
just
bring
go on
you.
YouTube.
It will
There's so many of
man,
them.
the love, man. I'm telling you, man. So
but we gotta make it, man.
Gotta wrap it up.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for listening. Make sure you tell your friends about the podcast. Pass it along. You know what I'm saying? Reshare it.
On all your social media outlet.
Even if you hate it, like use it as a trick. Somebody, man, I listened to this for over an hour. It sucks. Pass it along to someone else, and that could be the prank that you play on them.
Listen how horrible this shit is.
Yeah.
Even if you want, you know what I'm saying, whether you love us or hate us, all support. You know what I'm saying. I guess whiskey is good. You know what I'm saying. That's good. Check us out on our Twitter site. The BS Podcast.
YouTube, the BS Podcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
YouTube, the BS Podcast. This is episode 4. Great.
Nah, it ain't 4. Yeah, it is 4. All right, we out.
Yeah. All right. Later.